Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bentley. It is tradition to start Geneva speeches with an overview of the previous year's highlights. But given the year the industry just had, that would make for a very short speech. However, 2009 was celebrated by Bentley in one very important respect. It was our 90th anniversary, and we commemorated it by unveiling what we believe to be the finest car we have ever made, the all-new Bentley Mulsanne. The new flagship Bentley comprises all we know about the creation of luxury motor cars. Designed and engineered in Crewe, it is a uniquely crafted car. The chassis is designed to ensure the Mulsanne handles speed and agility with effortless grace. The engine, the famous Bentley 6.75-litre V8, is completely re-engineered to deliver that effortless wave of torque that is a hallmark of all Bentleys. But the character of the car is defined as much by the craftsmanship as the engineering. The interior is a work of art. The ring of wood is beyond anything we have done before. The leather, done specifically to create a rich vintage scent, is hand-stitched to highlight details which distinguished man-made from machine-made, as is the poor wool Wilton carpet that traditionally belongs in a Bentley. More than 500 hours of skill go into every Mulsanne. The mirror finish alone involves more layers of primer, paint and polish than any other car. Whilst there are 115 standard colors, true customization means that whatever the color, we will make it. So, to borrow the apocryphal Henry Ford quote, you really can have any color you want, including half a dozen different blacks. Ladies and gentlemen, Crewe has had a reputation for making some of the world's best cars for over 60 years. It's an incredible tradition to maintain, but I believe, and those who have worked there for decades agree, that this is the finest car to come out of Pimp's Lane ever. Deliveries will commence in late summer, but anyone not already on our waiting list will have to wait well into 2011. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mulsanne is also further evidence of the delivery of our environmental strategy. Launched here in Geneva in 2008, the strategy set out a series of targets, each one specific, timed and measurable. The first was a commitment to reduce our fleet CO2 average short-term by 15%. Despite its incredible performance, the Mulsanne delivers just such a reduction. The second was the introduction of a new powertrain that would by itself deliver a 40% improvement in fuel consumption. For news on that, though, you will have to wait just a little longer. The third target was to make all our models compatible with renewable fuels. Last year, again in Geneva, we showed you the first step in that strategy, the Continental Supersport. The Extreme Bentley, which you can see here, is the fastest and most powerful Bentley ever. But it is also the greenest, the first to employ our flex fuel technology. And we can now go further. With the arrival of the 11 model year, all our Continental series cars will be flex fuel. All will run on petrol, ethanol or any combination of the two. As a result, over half of our 22 production volume will now be flex fuel, helping reduce the dependency on fossil fuels and giving immediate benefits in terms of lower CO2 emissions. But of course we cannot come to Geneva without a new car. And what is more appropriate for a Geneva spring than a new convertible? When we launched the Continental Supersport last year, we promised you the fastest, most extreme Bentley ever. A supercar that encapsulated the true spirit of the Bentley boys. But what drove them to race time and again at Le Mans was the spirit of challenge. So we set our engineering team a new challenge: deliver that extreme performance but lose the roof. And I'm proud to say they rose to the challenge. The Supersports Convertible is the fastest, most potent drop-top Bentley has ever built. 0 to 100, 4.2 seconds, top speed 317 with the top down, and 325, more than 200 miles per hour with the roof up. Its all-wheel drive system gives a highly focused, poor Bentley driving experience without compromise to ride comfort. But for the new Supersports Convertible, personality is matched to practicality. The carbon fiber front seats are paired with 2 more in the rear, creating a unique 4-seat drop-top supercar. Ladies and gentlemen, the extreme Bentley stable now has a new occupant in the form of the Supersports Convertible, a car every bit as potent as the coupe, but with the panache of roof-down motoring. So, without further ado, let me introduce the world's fastest 4-seat drop-top, the Bentley Supersports Convertible.